got beat up by my esthetician and I got catcalled by the guy right outside place. Hi loves, I'm here in Florida today for this episode, so it's kind of a short one. Yeah, let's get to it. I got a facial today, and like the lady literally like beat up my skin. Like I was, at one point I started crying, and like I have a weird reaction whenever I get like extractions during facials, that like it's only ever the right side of my face. When they do the nose, I start crying just out of my right eye. It's the weirdest fucking thing in the world. It's the only time I ever cry, and just out of the one eye. So it's not like a crying like, oh, I'm in pain. It's just like a reaction. And like she was going so rough, and I feel like I just look like I have more pimples, like because she made everything all red. And I was like, my skin looked clearer before I went in there, because usually I get like a medical grade facial, and that kind of spoiled me, because then I was like, it's not painful because it's like a pen. Like I get usually hydrofacials, so it's like a pen and it doesn't hurt. Like, instead of, like, where they're fucking squeezing every single pore. Like, I hate fucking extractions so much. But I'm like, I need to get them done. And tomorrow I'm going for a massage, which hopefully that will feel a lot better. And, like, I was just, like, in pain when I came out. And then when I came out of the place, I get fucking catcalled twice by the same man. First, like, because I went outside to, like, wait for my aunt to come pick me up. Because I'm in Florida right now. And, like, Florida is just full of, like, certain kinds of people. Like, the people in Florida just like drink a different kind of water. Like, they just have like full balls, like no like shame with anything. This man literally walks past me while I'm like on the phone, and like he just goes, beautiful, and then continues walking. And he was also on the phone, so I was like, is he like talking to me? Like, he was looking at me, but I was like, and he's literally like old enough to be my father. I was like, and then he goes into like the liquor store that's right next to like the Massage Envy I went in. And then he comes back out and he says it to me again. And he goes, you're beautiful. And then I was like, I literally just gave him like the dirtiest look in the world. And then my aunt's like, it's pouring out. So she's like, oh, walk right under here. So the guy was wearing a blue shirt, and she goes, right behind that guy in the blue shirt. And then I like didn't want to say anything right like on the phone. But, like, she was, like, pretty much telling me to follow him. And I was like, I would rather get wet than follow him. Like, I just don't like people. What the fuck is that noise? Hold on. But currently, I'm in the exact same room where I filmed the second podcast episode ever. And oh, my little baby boy. My dog is here, and he's so cute. He's waiting for his mama to come home. He loves belly rubs. He's literally so cute. He's so feisty, though. He growls at everyone. I love him. Like, he just hates everyone, like, except, like, a very few amount of people. And, like, it's so funny. He just chooses when he wants to like you or not. And, like, my cousins stopped by here, and they were, like, they haven't seen him for like 6 months, so he doesn't remember them, because he was like a baby when like we came here last. Like, he was literally like a few months old, like maybe like 2 months. So like he was like a baby, and like he doesn't remember them. What is this? Is it a shadow? Yeah, it's a shadow. Okay, I thought he peed on the bed. But like he was growling at them and everything, and he's like a little 10-pound ball of fluff. Like, he looks like a cotton ball. And, like, like, you're not that scary. He's just so cute. I literally love him, like, to death. I would give, like, my life for that dog. I love him. And I just took a bath, and for some reason, okay, so I love the bathtub in the apartment here because it's just, like, so deep. But, like, every time I take, like, a really hot bath, like, I feel like I'm out of breath when I come out. Like, but I love baths. It's like, I feel like a little kid again, like splashing around. I feel like I'm swimming. Like, they're just so nice, but like, I feel like I'm trying to like catch my breath. Like, it's just, I keep saying like a lot, and it's so fucking annoying. That was probably just a giant breath in everyone's ear. I am so sorry about that. Like, ugh. Oh my god, I did it again. I think part of this is also I ate so much food for dinner. We went to Cheesecake Factory. I love Cheesecake Factory. I got pasta. And this is the first time I actually didn't finish, like, a meal without, like, eating, like, a lot of bread. I ate, like, 2 small pieces of bread, and, like, I still couldn't finish my meal. But then I had cheesecake, and I shared it with my aunt. And then I only had a few pieces. But then, I'm trying to think. Oh, never mind. That's not relevant. But I only had 2 pieces, and then, like, what am I talking about? 2 pieces of bread, then I had some cheesecake, and the cheesecake's so fucking good. And then I finished the cheesecake when I got home, because we took it to go. And I still have my leftovers, but that's just gonna stay in the fridge. But, like, I'm laying down on the bed, and I'm just so comfortable, and I'm low-key falling asleep. Also, speaking about sleep, I've been having, like, the craziest dreams. I've been using, for, like, the past week, maybe, this, like, weighted eye pillow, and it has, like, I think, like, aromatescent beads, and, like, you could throw it in the microwave. Like, but it has given me the craziest dreams. They're so into detail, and I remember them, and I feel like it's, like, I just said, like, 5 times in one sentence. Talking about one topic. But I feel it just like, I don't know, like, the words, but, like, I feel like I'm going into, like, tapping into, like, a higher level of myself. And, like, you know how they say, like, you have multiple streams of reality? Like, I feel like it's one of those. Like, I'm tapping into a different reality. Like, I'm not dreaming. Like, I'm just, like, jumping. Some of them are wild. Some of them, like, this thing's happening. Like, I feel like dreams are, like, not just in your head. Like, I feel like, where do we go when we sleep? That's, like, always my biggest question. Like, where the fuck do we go when we sleep? Like, we have to go somewhere. Like, all of these things, they can't just be your imagination. Like, I remember watching Matilda, and they're like, you only use 5% of your brain. There's, like, so much of your brain you don't use. Like, I feel like that's a lot that we tap into, like, when we dream. Like, it's tapping into, like, another reality. I wouldn't be surprised. Because you have to be doing something, like, but my dreams are always just so wild. I'm sweating in here. Oh my god. I always also sweat when I'm, like, in a bath. Like, and I sweat after, because I just feel so hot, because I put it so hot. And then I rinse off with cold water, but I'm still hot. Like, I'm sweating right now. It's crazy. I also been watching this show called Fakes. And it's pretty good. I watched XO Kitty, which was so good, and I just, like, I need another season immediately. I don't want to say anything yet. I'll say, so this is your warning now. Next week, I will be talking about it. If I remember about it. But I might spoil it next week. Okay? Because it was really good. And I want another season. And I couldn't tell if they were actually getting renewed or not, because I couldn't find anything. Like, one website said yes, one website said no, and I just gave up. I was like, fuck this. I told you last week that I got a tattoo. Got 2. I'm just so comfortable. Tomorrow we're going to Pilates at the gym at, like, 9:45, and then we're going to, like, an art class. I'm very excited. It's, like, a sculpting with clay. Right now it's 10:30 on Wednesday. I love this apartment. There's, like, a school right next to it. Such a nice school. I used to want to, like, move here and then go to that school. I remember one time, like, it was my senior year, I came here in, like, January. During, like, midterms week, I only had 1 midterm. And we went to Starbucks. And the students went to Starbucks, like, they just walked there, like, 2 blocks over on their lunch break. and just sat in, like, the city center. I'm, like, so jealous. I was like, that should be me. But, like, I had 1 semester left to go, so, like, whatever. But I love this apartment so much. Like, I'm just so tired right now. But I didn't even do anything to be tired. And I just know I need to, like, do an episode. So, I barely get any time here. I might have time tomorrow to do some more, though. Because we had to get... This is, like, really irrelevant to you guys. But I'll have time tomorrow because we have to stay here for a little bit in the afternoon. So, it's fine. And then tomorrow we're going to get massages. I think I said that already. I really don't know. It's all a blur. But anyways, right now I'm going to go hang out with my dog. It's not that I don't want to talk to you guys, but I really don't know what to talk about right now. I love you. Well, we'll be back in a short... You're not going to know I'm gone. But I'll talk to you tomorrow. So, it's tomorrow. Also, can you believe we're on episode 20? I can't. That's wild to me. Me and Nico are here on the bed. We have people replacing the washer and dryer. So, we went into the other room. I don't know if you can hear him scratching. Hi. He's so cute. I was feeding him ice on the terrace before. Today, I went to a Pilates class, and then we went to an art class. Oh my god, Pilates is so much harder than I thought it would be. Like, I always heard people say it's, like, a lot harder than it seems. Because, like, it's such simple moves. But, like, it was really difficult. I was like, what the fuck? How is something so simple, like lifting your legs, like, so painful? Like, not painful, but, like, a sore painful. He wants to run around, but he barks at everyone, and he can't be trusted. But anyways, yeah, so we went to a Pilates class, and me and my aunt both look at each other like, what the hell was that? Why was that so hard? And then after we went there, we came back home, we had, like, protein shakes, and then we went to an art class and made, like, little, like, clay, trays and, like, little bowls. And the lady wouldn't stop talking to us, and, like, who, like, ran the class, and it was just us two. And we're like, oh my god, like, she just wouldn't stop telling us her whole life story, and we're just like, like, she was very nice, but just wouldn't stop talking. And then we came home, and I had my leftovers from Cheesecake Factory, which were really good. And now I'm laying in the other room with Nico. Nico just went batshit crazy on people that just walked in with the washer and dryer. He's like, rah, 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 rah. You're not so scary, Mr. Fluffball. Like, he's literally so cute. And he thinks he's so tough. He thinks he's like a fucking pit bull. Like, you're practically a poodle. Relax, mister. You're so closely related to, like, a Maltese and a poodle. But so at the art class, they had, like, a bunch of, like, art, too, that they were selling. And it was, like, 2 for $5. So we bought 4 things, and one thing is such a fucking ugly fish, but it's so cute, low-key, just because it's so ugly. And, like, I'm kind of obsessed with it. Ow, that hurt, mister. He just, like, put his claw in me. But so, like, we're in West Palm, and they're, like, building a bunch of high buildings, and we hate it because, like, it looks so pretty. It's, like, old Spanish style buildings is, like, the regular style. So, like, terracotta roofs, like, stucco buildings, and then a bunch of palm trees, and they're making, like, really modern. What? Oh, you're okay. Where are you going? He's going crazy right now. Here. Right here. And they have, like, a bunch of... And he just peed everywhere. He pees all over this house. But, but he won't jump up down from the bed, so he'll just sit on the bed. But, like, they're putting in giant buildings, and, like, we absolutely hate it. Because, like, yeah, it's gonna, like, bring up, like, the value of the city, but it makes it look so, like... It's turning into, like, Miami, and I hate Miami. It's just like such a tourist trap. Like it's so tacky, kind of. Like when I went to Miami, like went to like the most touristy part of it. It was like this thing right near like that giant Ferris wheel thing. We went to Margaritaville, like right near the port, and I hated Miami. Like I just don't like touristy cities. Like here it's nice because it's like mostly locals, and like the more things you bring in, the more tourists that come. Like it's gonna turn into like Del Rey first, and then Miami. I hate Del Rey also. It's like just a bunch of alcoholic like college kids, or like who are like getting drunk, or a bunch of old people and their crappy ass stores. Like here it's so nice. Like there's urban. They have the best H&M here. I swear to God, the best H&M. We walked in, and like the ones in New York didn't have like a fraction of like the stuff in here. Like I think I'm gonna go to H&M like in a little bit after the people are like done with the wash and dryer. I think I'm gonna go to H&M. Are you gonna go to H&M, mister? Like they had so many cute things, but when we were in there last time, my paycheck wasn't in, so I didn't have any money. But he's so freaking cute. I can't. This is gonna be a short episode just because I don't really have much to say right now. But anyways, I love you guys. I'll see you next week. Say bye, Nico. Okay, I think he licked the microphone. I don't really know what he did. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. He says bye.